everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're in another new setting, oh my god, and that's because, I'm gonna say it, we're doing my makeup collection. Oh my god, and I wanted to do this because of course I was again inspired by Tati, and Tati is clearing out her makeup collection, and I thought what better way to clear out my makeup collection than to show you guys my collection exactly how it is, and then together we could sort of go through the process. So just sort of give you an introduction. I'm not going to throw anything too at length. I'll just show you how everything is sort of set up. It is incredibly far from perfect. I've only been in this space for probably 3 months now. I'm just starting to kind of feel like it's my home type of vibe. I'm sorry if you can see me here in the mirror. Hello over there. But I just sort of wanted to show you my little area right here. So I'll show you it at a glance. I have like this little vanity. I hate this. I like the in concept, but I hate the way that this looks, but I do have a nice big mirror. I have my personal mirror over here, but we will get there. So you guys could sort of see in this corner over here, this is like my sink. So right over there, I have some items that I want to try out or that I'm using to wash my face. So we have the Moss Burt Celeste little cleansing balm. Almost used this completely up. I think this is amazing, and I'm mentioning it because I'm obsessed with it. Then we have the Kahina Giving Beauty Oil Cleanser over here that I'm testing out. Great stuff. And then we do also have the Leilani Pamplemousse. So those are some new drops that I'm looking forward to trying. I am also trying a new line called Wabi Sabi Botanicals. And these are like serums that are completely made from oil that you use like a serum though, not like a facial oil. So your moisturizer would come after this. So this one right here is the Light Reveal. So I've been playing with this underneath the eyes, and I will report back. However, packaging is on 100,000. So that's just sort of what's going on over there. Right over here, you see I have like a little basket. This again is stuff that I want to force myself to use. So I have some stuff from the Granola Goat. I have my Kira Weiss glosses I've really been enjoying. My beauty sponges go in there for every day. This I need to clean out and give it a home, but that's just sort of what I'm working with right now. And then here we have some more new products that I'm looking forward to trying. Some Leilani, a lot of Leilani, and some cosmetology. Again, I need to find homes for it, but since I was just recently playing with it, I wanted to include that. So I'm gonna move you guys a little this way. So I'm gonna be in the mirror here just for 1 second so I can show you this setup. Here is my little mirror. Again, I have some everyday stuff I'm using right here. Hurrah Lip Balm, Josh Rosebrook, Nutrient Rich SPF 30, and the Demamiel Lip Balm I also love. New highlight from my Chia coming out very, very soon that I'm testing. This is a mirror that I just got from Amazon. It opens completely up like this. It does light up, however, I ran out of batteries, so I just use it like a regular mirror. And then you'll see I have these pads underneath the mirror and just right here. These are Victorian, so they're monogrammed and they have like a spider web kind of look. I'll usually rest like my phone on the smaller one and my mirror, and this stuff goes on a larger one. And then I have 2 old candle jars for all of my brushes. Nothing crazy around here. So that's it. That's on the top of the vanity. Just underneath, I do have a little unit. We will need to get a little bit lower so you guys can take a look at that. So I'm going to readjust the camera, and then we're into the meat and potatoes for sure. All right, you guys, excuse this weird angle. I know it's kind of off-centered and stuff. Obviously, I can't be in the frame at the same time. But I just have this from Walmart, just a crappy little plastic unit. I like it because it fits directly underneath my vanity, so I don't have that much space. So it is 3-tiered. You guys can see like that. Here I am. I am here. I'm just hands. So I had to sort of get this weird angle to show you the bottom shelf, and then I'll sort of level us out as we go up. So the bottom shelf is like probably my least used. Down here, I mean, there's a very, very slight method to the madness. There is not a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. This is as good as I can get you guys to see it for the moment. I will bring the trays up so you can sort of see a little bit more at length. This is my little Glossier one, so this is actually organized by brand. I was organizing it by brand for a long time before I did my Glossier review. So now I can sort of separate it out if there's anything I really want to make sure I use. If there's something I am using on an everyday basis, I usually move it up to the top drawer, but that's a little Glossier action right there. I did have this palette thrown in there. This is just a little Z palette from Piranata. These are all Piranata products, and then I think we have some Root products in there as well that wouldn't fit in my other palette. So this I just sort of keep tucked back here because I don't reach for it all that often. Then in here, oh man, You guys, my setup is so bad. Like I said, I'm not hiding anything. So I have a little bit of my Korean stuff in here. I have the Glory Boon Soul Highlighter that I still think is beautiful. New Evolution Pressed Powder in 204. That's a really great bronzer. Moody Sisters blush in something patina that I used to love. I do have one Stila Magnificent Metal that my sister got me. This is the Root Blushing Bronze and Sunniest. Some stuff from Red Apple Lipstick, that's great. Well, I forget what this stands for. Safe Non-Toxic Cosmetics or something like that. I remember someone sent me a link to that probably 2 years ago now for some shadows. Those are actually nice. My little, sorry, working with one hand. Mother Bear's Handmade palette lives down here. This is like really bad. Everything else is a little bit better. Some Clove and Hallow stuff. We have Damsel and Desert Rose lipsticks. Oh my God, gorgeous. Again, some more Korean stuff that I have. A couple things from Root. Han eyeshadow singles that are fantastic. I will forever love Pursuit from Root. That is a gorgeous eyeshadow. I'll leave that collection review down below if I remember. Skin Owl Eye Cream somehow made its way in here. Another, sorry, Han shadow. Some Han blush sticks. I actually do really like these. Pink Peony I used for a really long time. But like I said, I just go through phases of stuff, so this is sort of the stuff that is not currently in my phase. This is an old e.l.f. highlighter that I still hung on to. You guys see why I need to clear out and organize. Like I said, I did not clean before I filmed this video. I'm giving it to you exactly how it is, and I hope you appreciate it. So that's all that lives in there. Everything else is a little bit more jam-packed. So let's get right into that. All right, so like I said, everything else is a little bit more jam-packed. This collects makeup so bad, and I just cannot find a good way to clean it. If anyone has a recommendation, we'll go with that. So this is the middle drawer. This one is really heavy, so I'm gonna try to go through this as quickly as possible. Here lives all the Z palette. So we know I have the Kjaer Weis Z palette, classic. I have, this is mostly Sappho products right here. That's a really good one. I have my Root little Z palette. This is the Terry Me Here Z palette. I actually really like this because it's completely clear. Really great size as well. This is sort of a random one that has Hint Beauty and Red Apple lipstick in there. I love my Z palettes. I really think that they're worth the money. This just has one single. It did have some other stuff in there, but I took it out. Also hiding in the side is the Burt's Bees foundation. Sort of have a love-hate with this one. I'll leave my Burt's Bees review down below as well. And then the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I sort of go through phases with that one as well. This right here is sort of, I'm gonna have to pull it out again because the angle of this camera is just not working. Okay, let's start with this one then. Ooh-wee. All right. Oh, and then quickly, I still love the Found Trio. Let's just give that some quick love right there. I gotta go through this quicker, you guys, because I still have a whole other unit to share with you. This one is relatively organized. So these are all of my Kosas blushes, both cream and powder. Burt's Bees setting powder. Sometimes I like to use on my chest if I'm having like a little chest acne because it's a little too pale for my face. I used to work at a brand called Kiko, so I do have two Kiko products here. One right here as well. I was working there for a little while, so I did hang on to those. Lash curler, Lolo mascara, a couple eyeliners. These are both conventional and non. Again, this stuff is just sort of accumulated over time. Most of it is old, some of which I bought. Like, I bought that Maybelline mascara in there as like an emergency because I went to work, had all my makeup done, and then realized I didn't have mascara. So I sort of had to make that happen. So Lolo mascara is in there, but my favorite to this day is still and forever will be the Hint Beauty Nocturne. What do we have here? Okay, Brown by my Antonym liner I've been looking for. This is a Korean beauty little palette that I never use. I could give that to my mom. Oops, an Axiology lipstick. This is actually one of the new shades. Maybe I should do a video on those. It's a really pretty one right there. Speaking of lipsticks, let's actually put this here. This is where like a lot of the everyday lipsticks live. So here is mostly gloss. I tried separating it with this piece of cardboard. And then back here we have like some lipsticks, lip stains, lip pencils, some of which live here. Lip crayons, Clove and Hallow, 100% pure Kosas, some more K-beauty stuff. I mean, it's just a hot mess. So that's all we're gonna talk about with there, but then you can just sort of see what I'm working with. Like I said, I did not clean this. I swear, sometimes, oops, see how it's overflowing in such a mess? I swear sometimes it is more organized than this, and soon it will be, because we're gonna go through everything in more detail together as I get rid of it. So, because I gotta sort of organize it by section. Like I'm gonna do getting rid of my lip product, getting rid of my eyeshadows, etc. So let's move right along to the top. Oops. Fit Glow Lip Serums. I'm obsessed with these. Look how much I've already used. This is the shade Gospel. I was wearing that every day for a while. Those live there. Up top, baby, up top. Up top, I'm gonna raise you guys up a little bit so you can sort of see in here, because up top is like, this is the top shelf, this is the top drawer. This gets all of my love and attention for the most part. So I want you guys to really take a look in here. All right, you guys, can you see in here? This is by far the messiest. It's because my grubby little hands are always in here. You'll see along the side I've tucked in a lot of like everyday skincare. So this includes the Fit Glow Beauty IC, this caffeinated makeup primer. I'm almost done with this. I actually really like this and will probably repurchase. 100% pure primer, Antonym foundation, Max and Me I Am the Light facial oil, my favorite all-time oil. I use it every day. Demamiel daily hydrating nectar, still love that. Found Dewy Makeup Setting Spray. This is the Nivea Aftershave Balm. I know this is not natural, however, I needed some sort of primer that really was gonna make my makeup stick like glue, and I think this does a great job, just so you guys know. Because my work days are like 10 hours sometimes these days, so it was really out of desperation. Commentary Apothecary Rose Water. That's really nice too. And another 100% primer back there. And this one, I have some powders. I have foundations that I use every day, the Glossier Skin Tint and the Glory Boon. There's an Infiore balm in there. Root White Gold Highlighter, still use that on an almost everyday basis. I'm back in love with the Solar Translucent Bronzer in Simmer from Vapor. It is a cream in this stick here. I have some Fit Glow powders. I have my Plume Brow Pomade that I use every day. Saint Cosmetics eyeshadow in Something Peach. I use this every single day. I love it. Terry Miyahira highlighter, it's great. Couple Hint Beauty things, Fortini, loose setting powders right here. 100% pure bamboo blur, still love those. 100% pure cocoa bronzer. A blush from 100% pure, the one from Burt's Bees I really like. Still love mixing the RMS little palette back here. Naked Truth Beauty, I still love those two products as well. So it's a little bit of a mess, but I basically know what's in here. Over here we have some concealers. So I have a mixture. These are some, I was trying to use this one up that I found in an old drawer. It's probably so gross. This is the Maybelline Fit Me one I was trying to use up. I don't use that every day though. Club Clio I just use for spot concealing. Well People is like my everyday concealer, or I'm almost out of it, but somewhere in here is my Glossier concealer. I do have a new one ready to be cracked open. I have some Au Naturel single shadows in here that I really love. I have a couple things from when I was working at Kiko. Again, those are things I want to clear out because I'm not working there anymore, so I don't really care. Rituel Defy Eye Soot. I don't think they last a long time, but I do think they're gorgeous. Kipress primer, of course, a little makeup sharpener, 2 cream blushes, one from Han, one from 100% Pure, love those. RMS shadow, this is like one I can never get rid of even though I never wear it, my god, covered in makeup. This is the shade Garden Rose. Oh man, look at her, she's beautiful, even with a little bit of her hard pan on her. The Terry Miyahira Dewdrops from back when. This is a little custom trio I made with Mother Bear's Handmade. That's gorgeous. Those shadows you can purchase, they weren't just specifically made for me. And that's basically what we have going on there, you guys. So that is it for the everyday stuff. I am going to move you over to the Alex unit, which is where a lot of my other things live that I don't use maybe on an everyday basis. Oh, and real quick, color switch. That's a cool little nifty thing I got on the Root website. So I will see you guys at the Alex unit. All right, you guys, we're back at the Alex unit. This is where a lot of my stuff lives. I bought this as soon as I was like, all right, the makeup collection is growing exponentially. I had a 3-drawer sort of system set up at my main desk at my parents' place as well. So up top on the Alex unit, we're not really giving a tour of this, but just because it's sort of here, we got a lot of antique things that I love. RuPaul, clean beauty boss, which is what I am, you know what I'm saying. And then, sorry, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder a lot only because I want to make sure that I am in frame, because I'm usually just sitting in one spot and I don't have to worry about it, but I'm all over the place here. All my jewelry, not all of my jewelry, this is a sampling of it, lives there, and then it also lives in the top drawer here. So let's lower you a little bit again, because we're gonna go drawer by drawer by drawer. It is mostly organized by brand because a lot of this is like my Integrity Botanicals work stuff. I didn't even give a little disclaimer in front of this video, but you guys, I do makeup as one of my jobs. It is also one of my main hobbies. You do not need a collection this big. And if it makes you feel any type of way, then I suggest you you look within and figure out why it makes you so upset. So let's just get right into it for those of you who are excited, because so many of you have been asking me about this for like probably years at this point. Okay, so the drawer immediately underneath the jewelry drawer is the Hint Beauty drawer. So this needs more containers in it for sure. So I've tried organizing it. I have some 2 powders here. All of my trios, lipsticks live right there. Glosses. These are samples because I do create content for Hint Beauty, so I like to have a sampling of just about everything so I can utilize it when I'm informing you guys. Couple brushes, sun prep, skin prep right there, classics. I do have all of the Encore pressed powders. These I want to donate and give some love to, but I did do a complete video on their channel dedicated to this product. I think it is great. I have my own shade. I don't know if it's still in here or what. Have some of the Ultimatte Blushes. I do want to do a video on their channel about that as well. This is the shade Soft Plum. These are the other shades right here. Back here are some of the full-size Stella eyeshadows that I am obsessed with. If you haven't tried these, please do. And then I have a couple backups of lipstick, a Nocturne mascara there, and a Duet Perfecting Concealer live back there as well. Moving along to the drawer just beneath, I'm gonna try closing it a little less so you guys can see. This is both vapor and 100% pure. So you can see that there's some more vapor stuff back here. You guys actually get a good shot of that. This is the 100% pure BB cream. I do need to give this a more fair try. I just don't love the color of it. So it's sort of living here in case I feel inspired. I do have a couple Axiology lipsticks back here because Integrity Botanicals did used to carry the line and they don't anymore. So I did rack up quite a few shades. I still think they're beautiful. I especially like some of the new shades they've come out with. More vapor stick products. These are ones I reach for on a more everyday basis. Halo highlighter, translucent bronzer in just a different darker shade, and this is the Aura multi-use one in Intrigue. These are Siren lipsticks. Oops, sorry, let me pull this back. Siren lipsticks live right here. Stratus primer lives right there, and then these just live in this clear little 3 thing. I think I got this one from Target, but most of my little ones are from the dollar store actually. These are more just vapor samples. Again, I have quite a few samples from Integrity Botanicals so I can utilize them in any sort of swatch videos or makeup looks if it's something that I maybe don't want the full size of, but I think the color is really great. Some vapor glosses, some vapor liners. Actually, I haven't played with these in so long, it makes me want to try them. Then here for 100% pure, I think you guys can see this a little bit better. This one I need to get sectionals because it's just sort of a mess. So again, a lot of samples live here. Tinted moisturizer, shades of the lip and cheek tints that I think are fantastic. Liquid liner lives in there. Some of it I keep in the boxes, some of it I don't. Semi-matte lipsticks live there as well. So this is a drawer that I'm a big fan of. Reach for this drawer a lot. All right, we're making our way down the drawers. Again, weird angles. I don't know how to film this shit, you guys, but I'm trying. And really, this is just to show you what I'm working with before I get rid of it. Oh, we went in here already. We're going one below. All right, so we're moving down. This drawer is mostly just samples. Again, I told you I like to have samples, different skin tones so I can compare things. It basically for research's sake. This definitely needs to be gone through because I need to give Terry a little updated list of new ones because some of it I'm sure has gone off. I'm filming a pink lipstick comparison, so I was just pulling some shades and putting them in this little bag so they're separated. And then these are some more Lily Lolo lipstick samples that just live right there. Here's probably my favorite section, probably my most reach for section. We have a lot of Kjaer Weis here, Gressa lip boost galore, and eye tints that are really fantastic. We have Kjaer Weis everything. We have Kjaer Weis lipsticks, we have Kjaer Weis lip tints, we have Kjaer Weis mascara, blushes, different foundation shades are ones that work for me and ones that don't. highlighter that I love, and even though I use this all the time, I still include it here. Here's a lip liner of a shade that I don't use on an everyday basis, but I love this drawer. And this drawer is nice and organized and pretty simple, so I love that about it. Okay, so this next drawer is mostly Well People. This is the new Package Bio Bronzer that's sort of tucked into the side, but I'll just put that right here. Do you guys remember the Well People Elitist eyeshadows? I still have all of them. I refuse to get rid of them because I love them. I have older packaging glosses. That's why they're sort of back there. If you guys can see with the white lids, because they look different now. Colored mascara, glosses. This is what the new gloss packaging looks like. This is a great shade in Nudist that I love. Sticks, liquid liner, setting powders. This is the tinted moisturizer that I really had a good run with, but I haven't used it in quite some time. This is back when they still had the duo of the bronzer and the highlighter. I love this. I think it's so great for traveling, but I don't think they make it anymore. Here we have some Terry Miyahira stuff, because from doing her subscription box for so long, I've acquired quite a few things, and this is relatively organized too. She did a liquid liner, some lipsticks, a gloss. I actually love this gloss. I should move it into the other drawer. Blushes and face powders. These are those, she had these compacts that had several different products inside of them. So this one was supposed to be like for brows and eyes. I really love that one for a long time because it has those like mustardy tones I love. This is the first one we ever got. That's a blush, bronzer, eyeshadow, but I would use all of them like eyeshadow to be honest. And then we do also have, this is a highlighter duo that is stunning, but she since made the packaging a lot more sleek. It is quite cumbersome, so I've had a little bit of a hard time finding ways to store that, but that is sort of the solution I've come up with. Next drawer, this is the most jam-packed drawer. This is Lily Lolo drawer. So you guys know I have like everything from Lily Lolo glosses. These are all the eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow singles, a backup mascara, cheek duos right there that I love, setting spray that I don't love so much, setting powders, Stardust Illuminator that I love, champagne highlighter is great. Have a couple products from Gressa that I didn't really have any other place for because this drawer is a little bit more deep. Gressa Lumières here in the front. Did you guys see the sneak peek of Gressa is going to be doing them in the clicky pens? I almost passed out. I think that's fantastic. Lots of Antonym bamboo packaging here. I did do a really awesome video series for Antonym. That's why I have such a large quantity of their products. Different Antonym shades of foundation. Would love to find a home for those. Sappho products. Sappho is just a line that I really, really like. Antonym brow pencils I thought were a great product launch of the year. Sappho doesn't have too big of a line as far as like loose products other than their shadows and blushes, but I showed you guys my Z palette where all of that lives elsewhere in my collection. So that's that drawer. All right, you guys, it's my makeup list mug again because I don't know how to get it low enough to get inside these last bottom drawers. So I'm just gonna sort of show you what we're working with here. I almost skipped one. So right here is sort of the Innoko drawer. Actually, let me pull this one out first, this will be a little bit easier. This is some Fit Glow beauty stuff. A lot of Fit Glow I use on an everyday basis, so it is in the top shelf. But this is some foundation shades, couple lipstick samples, the Vitaset setting powder. I didn't love that product. Love their makeup brushes though. I think I have another one of those. Rosé blush slash highlighter that I go on and off with. And this is their concealer that I do need to try a little bit more. I don't think it's quite top shelf worthy, but it's good. And then this is sort of the Innoko drawer. So Innoko is still a brand that I have not done a full designated review for, but I've trialed it for such a long time now, but I go back and forth between it. I'm still obsessed with the day and night palette. Their mascara is actually really nice. Foundation is actually really nice as well, just a lot more sheer. These are samples of some of their powders, so I can compare some colors for you guys as well as the liquid foundation. And this is basically like the Burt's Bees stuff that I wasn't like smitten with and didn't want to keep like, you know, to use on an everyday basis. So let's put this back. Woo, and then of course there's like more Korean things in there like around the edges that I didn't have a place for. That's sort of what happens. And then this is just a little bit of backup skincare. In my ottoman, it's a hot mess. I can't even show you guys that. I do have some backup skincare as well as underneath my sink, but that's not that exciting. The everyday stuff's a little bit more exciting in my mind. So I have the Kjaer Weis The Beautiful oil. I go on and off with this product as well. I still don't know how I feel about it. I gotta really commit to it again. Then I do also have the Rawa hair treatment. I need to use this again because I was obsessed with it, but like since it only comes with 2 treatments, I was like savoring it. I was like, I can't use this, I love it. And a backup of the Made Lindstrom Honey Mud, which I think I have like 1 more use of my other one left. And then this is just some basic skincare stuff, nothing crazy. My Chia, the Super Blend, a product from 100% Pure that is just a little too thick for me, so I gotta get rid of that. I do really like the Patika Smoothing Revitalizing Toner. Haven't used it in a while though, I gotta make sure it's still good for me to use. Eld Lipid Serum. Haven't used that in a while either. Leilani Evening Repair Elixir. I don't know how that got in there. I gotta put it with the rest of the stuff. Made Lindstrom The Youth Dew, a product I will love forever. I don't even know if they make it anymore. Maracuja and Rose from Lil Fox. Lil Fox, the Kalahari Watermelon Under Eye Serum. Some little puffs. And then also Lil Fox Prickly Pear Serum. And that is going to complete the collection, you guys. I don't know if that's more than you thought I had. I don't know if it's less. Like I said, I didn't really get too in depth with anything because I'm going to be cleaning everything out. So I plan on doing like cleaning out my blushes, bronzers, and powders, probably 1 video. Because I have a lot of stuff, but it's not like a conventional beauty guru. I haven't gotten stuff sent to me in quite a few months just because I guess the lack of posting on my channel, which makes me sad. But anyway, I've gotten to love a lot of stuff. I sort of know what I'm really liking. So that's why I'm not wearing any makeup right now, because I think right after this, I'm gonna do like a shit I'm loving video. Again, I do have sort of stuff sprinkled everywhere, but that is the main collection. If that wasn't satisfying enough for you, let me know and I will try to maybe redo it in the future. Maybe I'll do an updated one once I clear everything out, because that'll be probably a couple weeks procedure, and maybe I'll make it a little bit more cinematic to watch. But I've really been liking these like minimal, like I'm not doing the whole lighting thing. I'm just using my ring light, because my ring light's not only my ring light, it's also my tripod. Let me know if you guys are liking that. I think it's authentic. I think it's real. I didn't clean any of my collection. The hot mess, that state that it is in, is how it has been. Not since I moved in, because it was super clean when I first moved in, and then just the chaos of not keeping up with it for a while. But I hope you guys like this video. I actually had a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys receive it well. If there's anything negative you have to say, I don't really want to hear it. If my collection offends you, I really apologize for that. But like I said, I don't think it's my collection. I think it's something else in your life that's offending you. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'm working on trying to make more videos for you guys. I am working full-time now, which I never was. I would sort of some weeks work full-time, some weeks I wouldn't. I just had more days off in general and more time, and I'm back at the antique store 1 day a week, which is so awesome. But anyway, I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to make it happen for you guys, and I hope that you like this video. It's sort of my thank you to you, because I know that you guys have been asking for it for so long, but I am makeupless, so it does come at a price. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks so much for all the love and support. It means so much to me, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. Bye.